Welcome, you are listening Radio Central News. I'm Chandni and now news in detail. India's COVID-19 caseload raised past 46 lakh with a record 97,570 infections being reported in a day, while 36 lakh 24,196 people have recuperated so far, taking the national recovery rate to 77.77% on Saturday, according to the Union Health Ministry data. The total number of coronavirus cases mounted to 46,59,984, while the death toll climbed to 77,472, with 1,201 people succumbing to the infection in the span of 24 hours, the data updated at 8 am showed. The COVID-19 case fatality rate due to the coronavirus infection has further dropped to 1.66%. There are 9,58,316 active cases of COVID-19 in the country, which comprises 20.56% of the total caseload, the data stated. India's COVID-19 tally had crossed the 20 lakh mark on August 7, 30 lakh on August 23, and it went past 40 lakh on September 5. According to the Indian Council of Medical Research, a cumulative total of 5 crore 51 lakh 89,226 samples have been tested up to September 11, with 10 lakh 91,251 samples being tested on Friday. Taking a dig at the government, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Saturday said its well-planned fight against coronavirus has allegedly put India in an abyss of GDP reduction of 24%, 12 crore job losses, 15.5 lakh crore additional stress loans, and globally highest daily COVID-19 cases and deaths. The Congress has been accusing the Modi government of not handling the COVID-19 pandemic effectively. The government has dismissed all such claims in the past. Modi's government well-planned fight against COVID has put India in an abyss of one historic reduction, GDP of 24%, 2. 12 crore job loss, 3. 15.5 lakh crore additional stress loans, 4. globally highest daily COVID cases and deaths, Gandhi said in a tweet. But for the government of India and the media, Sab Changa Si, all is well, the former Congress chief said. India's COVID-19 caseload has gone past 46 lakh, while 36 lakh 24,196 people have recuperated so far, taking the national recovery rate to 77.77% on Saturday, according to the Union Health Ministry data. Later in another tweet, Gandhi said there was no hope of job creation and safe future for youth anytime soon. Tagging a report quoting Unilever Global Chief Executive Alan Job as saying that increasing COVID-19 cases is a worrying trend in India, Gandhi tweeted, "One of India's biggest employers is in wait-and-see mode since COVID cases are rising. So, no hope of job creation and safe future for youth anytime soon. Yet another outcome of Modi government's sudden and unplanned lockdown, which has snowballed India's already precarious economy," he said. Notwithstanding the challenges during the coronavirus period, work of 18 lakh houses has been completed throughout the country under the Prime Minister Awas Yojana Grameen, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said here on Saturday. Addressing the Griha Pravesham event in Madhya Pradesh through video conferencing, where 1.75 lakh families were given Pakka houses under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Grameen, the PM said out of 18 lakh, 1.75 lakh houses were completed in Madhya Pradesh only. On an average, building a house under the PMAYG takes about 125 days, but during the period of global pandemic, it was completed in just about 45 to 60 days, which is a record in itself, Mr. Modi added. He said this was made possible owing to the migrants returning from cities to their villages. This is a great example of turning a challenge into an opportunity, he added. The Prime Minister said that these migrant labourers took care of their families by taking full advantage of the Prime Minister Garib Kalyan Rozgar Abhiyan and at the same time worked to build homes for their poor brethren. Mr. Modi expressed satisfaction that in many states of the country, including Madhya Pradesh, projects worth about Rs 23,000 crore have been completed under the PM Garib Kalyan Abhiyan. He said, under the scheme, homes are being built for the poor in every village, works are being undertaken to provide water supply to every house, buildings are built for the Anganwadis and Panchayats along with cow sheds, ponds and wells. He said this has led to two benefits. One was that millions of migrant laborers who returned to their villages from the city got meaningful employment. Second was the goods related to the construction like bricks, cements and sand which were sold. He said in a way, the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Rozgar Abhiyan emerged as a big support for a village economy in this difficult time. The Bar Association at Alipore Court has taken a decision not to attend its POCSO, Protection of Children from Sexual Offences, court for alleged rude behavior of the judge, with some lawyer sources said here on Saturday. At an extraordinary journal meeting attended by a section of lawyers of the Bar Association, it was decided on Thursday that the advocates belonging to it will not attend the POCSO court presided by the judge of the special court till further decision, the sources said. The Alipore Court Bar Association has around 3,000 lawyers as its members, the senior lawyer said. The meeting was held on a requisition given by some lawyers seeking an extraordinary journal meeting to discuss alleged rude behavior by the judge and other miscellaneous matters. It was decided at the meeting that the 6-member committee of the association will be formed, which will discuss the issue with the district judge of Alipore Court and will take up the matter with the Calcutta High Court administration if necessary, the sources said. There are more than 2,000 cases pending before the POCSO court at Alipore, the senior lawyer said. That is all for today's news bulletin. Stay tuned to Radio Central News for more updates.